to look at an Anaconda Choke off of the back. This is something that I originally learned in the gi, but is way higher percentage in no gi. It involves making sure that that hand gets thread over the far side of the head and into the armpit. And if you saw one of our earlier escapes where we take the arm over, sometimes people do that for you. If they don't get good control of the wrist or they let go of it, you can get this. Or if you feel frisky and you want to reach the arm over because someone's ever seen this, you can get a lot of good play out of this. Make sure that you realize when you reach the arm over the head that you may be giving them an escape. It may be a little bit of a race to get that hand into the armpit, but it can be a high percentage fun choke. I got Josh into the seatbelt for right now. He's going to keep his hands out of the way. You'll see what I mean about hand fighting if he loses control. This isn't something that I typically do on my own, but you can have a lot of success with. So I do have my seatbelt. I'm going to switch one hand to the shoulder, and I'm going to bring my arm over. When I bring the arm over, you can see I'm taking my thumb in a thumb down position. I'm going to place it into the armpit. Now I want him to spin out. He's going to do a lion's share of the work on his own, and so I'm going to take my inside leg off, and he's going to start to turn over. It's important that I stay heavy on top of the head. Turn, 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 turn. So from here you can see I'm heavy on top of the head. He didn't clear my other leg, and that's okay. My hand will come over and grab his cheek. I'm going to place one butterfly hook in, and now I'm in business. From here I'm going to start to belly down, and I'm already into the armpit. Okay? You can see that I'm going to chop. I'm going to bring my hands together, and I'm going to leave my head underneath the body. And if I had my gable grip correctly and I chop the right way, I'll be able to slide straight up into this Anaconda Choke. Obviously, I'm going to walk my body forward, putting pressure on the back of the head. I want to reach, but remember, with all of our triangles, that means that we're cutting off the blood with either our bicep or quad, whatever's on this side, but the shoulder gets pushed onto the other side. So it's important that we realize that there's a squeezing of the elbows together at this to the legs. Let's look at a couple different angles. So I'm controlling, my head's nice and tight. I switch the shoulder, I bring my arm over. From here, I take my a leg out, he starts to spin out. I still got a hook in, right? I like to grab the cheek, put the butterfly hook in, and lift. From here, I'll start to belly down, nice and tight. Still got control of that arm. Chop, pull, my head goes underneath. Slide up, tight, my elbows are squeezing. I'm pushing forward with my belly on the back of his head and get my finish. Again, different angle. So controlling, have him in the pocket, grab the shoulder. Arm over, hand into the armpit. I let him spin out. Look at how I get heavy on the head right here. I don't want him to be able to lift his head. If he can lift his head, that's bad for me. Grab the cheek, put in that butterfly hook. Now I belly down nice and tight. I'm still holding onto that tricep. Chop, my head goes underneath. Slide over, pinching my elbows, bring my stomach together and squeeze. One more time, one last angle. Control, shoulder, arm over. I let him spin out. I get heavy on his upper body. Cheek, butterfly hook and lift. All the way up. Chop, roll underneath, anaconda. Pinching together, walking my legs forward to put pressure on the back of the head. And remember, it's a squeezing of the elbows together.